Okay, so let's take a look at this problem now, an application problem. Uh, so in this problem, we read that the total profit from the sale of X sweatshirts is given by this formula here. P of X equals 5X minus 0.005X squared minus 450. In this model, this formula is valid for selling between 0 and 1,000 sweatshirts. So in this problem, we're asked to evaluate the marginal profit and then interpret the results. So part A here, we're asked to compute the marginal profit for selling 450 shirts. And then part B, we're asked for selling 750 shirts. So we want to compute the marginal profit for 450 shirts and for 750. So the first thing, let's note our important information. So our first is our equation. P of X equals 5X minus 0.005 X squared minus 450. Okay, so in this problem, P represents our profit and X is the number of sweatshirts sold. Okay. So for us to talk about marginal profit here, we're going to have to begin by doing our derivative. So P prime, taking our derivative, would be 5. Derivative of 5x would be 5. We multiply by 2, so minus 0.010x. And the derivative of 450 will be 0. So, all right, so we're asked now to evaluate this first in part A when x is 450. So we just go to our marginal function, plug in 450, and we compute it. And when we do so, what we're going to find out is P prime of 450 is 0.5. And now, so that's the first part, is just compute it, right? Evaluate the marginal profit. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, remember marginal profit, if we go back to our first example, when we had a C prime of 350 was 55, that was the cost of making the next tank, the 351st tank. So here we're selling t-shirts, right? And so here we would say that the profit from the sale of the 451st t-shirt is, and since profit was in terms of dollars, 50 cents. Right? We're only making 50 cents profit when we sell the 451st t-shirt. Right? We're only making 50 cents profit, but we are still making a profit, so that's okay. Right? Maybe we decide that that amount of profit isn't good enough, but or whatever we decide, but it's only 50 cents from that t-shirt. So we might decide, hey, that's enough then. We don't want any more. We don't want to sell anymore. Making only 50 cents per shirt at that point, maybe we cut the sales off there. And then we move on and do P prime of 750. And what we find out is that P prime of 750 is a negative 2.50. So here's a bad situation now, because now our marginal profit is negative, which means that we're going to lose $2.50 from the sale of the 751st sweatshirt. I said t-shirt. It's actually sweatshirt, I believe. If I go back up to my definition, yeah, not t-shirt, but sweatshirt. I'll just say shirt. All right, so now we're actually losing money. What that means is our cost of making that 750th t-shirt is less than the money that we're bringing in for selling it. And so that's a really bad situation. So we definitely would want to avoid that. 750, we're selling too many, right? We've had to drop the price too low to sell that much. And now we're reaping the consequences of that.